Hello friends, welcome. In today's video we are going to take a look at week 3 of planting potato and Ghanaian collard greens in a pot. We are going to see how both of these plants are doing, what do they need, and also we're going to give them some water, see how they are doing and see how everything is with them. And let's dive in. This video is week 3 update of our potato and also our Ghanaian collard greens, and you can see how greenish this has grown. It has grown taller and taller every week, and I put it in a cage just to make sure that the branch is not everywhere so they can all stay together. And so I just put this in the cage when they branch out, and that makes them stay together, so it holds them and they don't branch anywhere else. And now you can see our collard greens, and this is growing really good, greenish. The colors, both colors are all really good, and this is too many here because I didn't know it was going to come out good, so I put a lot of seed in here to see if it's going to grow. So now it has grown really well, and I'm going to take some off here and put it in a different pot so they can get a space to breathe and then make a good big leaves. So that is the week 3 of our plant. It's lovely. I love it because it's growing so good. So the greenish, you can see how everything looks good here. We're gonna give it water because it's dry now. So the heat is it's been very shining and hot, humid. So we are gonna give it both of this water. This doesn't look that much, it's still wet, but just a little water for this and then a little bit more for this one as well. Alright, so before we give water to my 2 plants, I'm going to transfer some of these into these 3 pots to make more space for these so they can all grow well. I've already mixed my soil, my potting soil. If you want to know what I put in my soil to mix them before I plant anything, watch the beginning of the video when I started planting, and you mix in my soil, my potting soil, before I plant, and you can see the difference that it's making in my plant as well. Alright, so these are already mixed, put it in a pot, and I'm just going to bring this here, and just be careful because some of these are still growing. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a piece of these. Maybe I'll start from the edge here because I don't want to spoil them, and then I'm just using this little picker here, and then as you can see, you just grab a little here, and this is good, and then I'm just going to put this and make a little hole here and then drop this in. I'm gonna add the soil to this and then just push down on it a little bit so it's there, and then we just put this around it. So this should be enough. And I'm just going to take another one from here, place a little bit, use this picker, and then just go the side. You want to take all the soil with it, go to the bottom a little. Or you can use the little shovel as well, and that will help you too. Just grab this section, and then I'm just going to grab all of this like that. The whole thing, see how that comes out, and then I'm gonna make a little hole in this one, make a little hole here, and then we are just going to put this right in and then push it in a little, and then use the soil to hold it down like that. Push it down on it so it holds it. Now that is that one. So now I'm going to take another one from here. I'm going to use the picker because that helps much better. Okay, so after grabbing this, you can see that whole thing. Then we are going to make a hole in this one, and then we just drop this in, and then bring the soil and push it down. Okay, and that's that one. Those 2 are done. And what I'm going to do is I've already mixed another soil. I have another soil mix here, which is this one mix. So what I'm going to do is, since I don't want all these to be together like that, so I am going to take a section of this, just a little section of this here, and add this to this as well. And I'm going to add soil, more soil to this side. Just like that. And I'm going to bring to this section, and I'm going to bring this back and push down there and just add a little bit more soil. Alright. So we can hold all this together. So at least we have a little space in between them. Now that I know this has grown, I mean, it really works. The seed, in future, I will just do 1 or 2, so it's not this many. So now these are all going to do well. So now we push this down as well. Okay. So that is this. That is our color greens. Now they will have a space to breathe. I can actually make another section from here. Take another section because it's just too many. And then branch it out a little from that section. See this one. And then take this one out as well. And then bring it on this side. Just add a little soil. Alright, and then we just push down. Okay, so now we have 3 sections here. So this is good because I just don't want to make too many pots. I could have another 2 or 3 more pots and take these sections and put it in, but I don't want to make too many pots, so I'm just going to deal with it this way and see how it works. And it's going to do well. It's just going to grow too big for this. This will be okay. As they grow, they're going to branch out. So now we're just going to give water, and then we can add more soil to these, because as we add water, the soil is going to sink down. So adding more soil, all this is going to come out. It's going to help a lot. I'm going to add a few more soil to these as well. More water. Alright. I'm going to add more soil to these also. On the sides, and then these as well. Okay, and now we're just gonna give them water and then see them grow. So I'm gonna mix 2 tablespoons of Epsom salt in the water. If you want to know how to make your plants big as you grow them, watch week 1 video that will walk you through how to mix this Epsom salt in the water to make your plant grow bigger. And so I am going to add 2 tablespoons in here because I'm going to share between these 2, the old plants. The new ones are just going to be a regular water until week 4 before I will give them a food plant into the water. Alright, so this is 2 gallons of water. I have this bucket that has a measurement on here, so it always gives me the measurement. It makes it easy for me to measure how much water I'm giving to the plant. So I'm going to start with this one. Alright. That is enough. Now we are going to give it to this one. So now we have enough water for both of the 2 pots. Now we are going to give water to the new ones that I just transferred, and this is enough. So I'm just giving this water. New soil is just gonna take a little longer to soak in, so just be gentle little on them, and then it will all be soaked little by little. It's just taking a little while for it to soak in. And then as this is soaking in, I will start on the new one, so then this can be done quickly. And then I'll just come back to this one when it's soaked, and then give it more water, just back and forth like that until all is done. And this has too many water. If this is not soaking quickly, then I move on to the next one. Now you can see the water is now soaking now because it's absorbing now. So now it should be really good to go. We have enough water for them, and we're just gonna leave these until maybe in 3 days and see how, if it needs more water. The same thing, these are all good now. So these are now good. And in 3 days, all these are going to start doing well, and that's it. And that's it. We just have a new, more extra pot in addition to the 2. So now we have 2 pots. Hello friends, that is week 3 of planting our potato and collard greens. As you can see in the video, it was just too many seeds in one pot. I didn't know it was going to do well, so I just put them in to see which one grows. And now all of them has grown well, so now we just split them, separate them into a different pot so they will have a space to breathe and grow very well. If you want to know how I started from the beginning, planting the potatoes and then the Ghanaian collard greens, and all the way to week 3, watch the playlist and from the beginning, and you see what I put in the soil before planting, and then also what I put in the water to make your plant grow bigger, to grow bigger fruit, and also looks greenish and fresh and healthy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week on the update. So take care. Bye.